Good.
Yeah, a bit right. I'm just doing a lot of Christmas shopping all day, so I am rather tired at the moment. But last Saturday, I had a lovely time in London with some friends as I went to the Nintendo pop-up store, which was very nice. I picked up one of those Link figurines, a keychain that was based on one of the boss doors in the dungeon, and a Majora's Mask pin. Then we went around Selfridges because one of my mates works there, and they had all these lovely dioramas and displays of Disney characters, including one from 101 Dalmatians, where they're all watching that TV show that is actually playing. And then we went to Knightsbridge because they also have a Studio Ghibli, or was it Ghibli?
I think it's Studio Ghibli. That's how it's
Ghibli.
pronounced.
Yeah, they got
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah.
They have a Studio Ghibli pop-up store, which was very nice. Had a lot of interesting stuff there, and I picked up a little image of Porco Rosso, and that was it. It was a very nice time.
Just saying, Roger, did you read the message about your microphone?
They don't hear you.
Hence why I was saying, bear with Roger for a second as he fixes his mic. Okay, Sala, you talk.
Okay. What the heck has happened? Okay, so Sonic Rumble has added in an Emerald skin, which is pretty neat. It's Emerald's first appearance in ever. Other than Sonic X Shadow Generations, which was a missed opportunity there because that would have been a really cool addition to that game, is just missions where you play as Emerald.
Absolutely, indeed, missed opportunity. Oh well. Can people hear me now?
Let's see. Yes, they can.
Yep.
All right. Then to repeat information, Melting Man isn't here today. He's at the PonyCon, so that's it.
Yeah.
Other than that,
hence why he's like, you used an image of him just simply chilling out in a bubble bath.
Yeah, Luke requested it, although he also requested me to draw.
I originally wanted it to be like a postcard where he's like somewhere tropical, like the palm trees behind him. He's got a nice drink, and he's got his pony waifu next to him.
Alas, I didn't have time for the pony waifu. I'm sure Melty will be very disappointed.
Yeah, just the clouds.
Oh, yeah, this waifu's there, just slightly off screen, sadly.
Yeah, she took the picture.
Yeah, there you go. It's even worse that Melting Man is resting on nothing. So it's a horrible drawing. It's clearly I fully rushed it. He's just kind of resting in midair. He's magical like that, Melty is. And he has Popeye arms. It's an absolute terrible drawing. Oh, that's what happens. That's what you get when I draw something in 15 minutes, I guess. Oh, well. Euan, how was your week? Enjoying the rain?
No. Simple enough. But week's been alright though. Obviously it's becoming the Christmas season and things are obviously getting much busier now, and anyone who works in retail or in the food business will obviously know the strain that will start to gradually pound them into the ground as Christmas gradually looms closer and closer. We all have to suffer.
Yeah, especially with the Christmas music about to start.
What do you mean about to start? It's been going on since, like, Halloween ended.
I guess it hasn't happened at my factory yet.
Nah. Because literally just after Halloween finished, like, Christmas music started up immediately. It's like,
Yeah.
but it's November. Christmas! I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Oh, well.
But how's your week been, Roger?
I need to fix the volume of my audio. Someone else talk. Sala already talked. Elise, you talk. How was your week, Elise?
Oh, my week? It was alright. Although,
Okay.
yeah, the other week, though, I did hear back from a literary agent I submitted my book to. And they asked to see more of my... I queried them, so I only sent them, like, a few pages. And they got back to me and asked me for more. So hopefully that's a good sign.
That sounds promising.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, best of luck.
Yeah, best of luck.
Thank you.
Alright, my volume should be lower now. Sorry for the inconvenience. That wouldn't be our stream without me screwing up some way. But yeah, let me know
Is
if
that
I'm
alright
still
now,
too loud.
chat? Is he at the right level now, chat? Is everything alright? It's alright now? Good.
Is it alright? Is it alright? Is it alright?
Is it alright? Yep. Good.
Now Sala's gonna make himself too loud. Retaliation. Did we have everyone? Except me, but I'm too busy panicking over the volume of the stream.
Take a deep breath, Roger. Take a deep breath.
But yeah, I'm doing good. I have a week off next week, so that's great. No work. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeping out.
Yeah.
And working on my little
Sleeping
project
out.
without interruptions.
Sorry,
Sleeping
just
in,
said
sorry.
Sleeping out.
Sleeping
Like,
in.
why
Sorry,
are
I
you
can't
gonna
help that
sleep
English is
out?
reversed in Dutch. I'm sorry. Sleep in, sleep
Enjoy your
out.
week off.
Back and forth. Oh well. But yeah, so the stream, we're not doing comics today because, quite frankly, I forgot. But also, since we still have to figure out what to do next, and our comic man isn't here today, so
Yeah.
let's just do Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog today. Although we do have a little bit of comic talk to do because some of you folks enjoyed the
You
collab
just
for
promised.
Fleetway. What?
I said, you just promised. To
I
go
broke
from
the
saying we
promise.
don't have comics to we have comics.
Oh, not yeah, kind of. But Dad, you with your art in it, so you just get to talk about your art and not
Yeah.
about the comic. Since you already
Yeah.
had that comic before, but that's for later, I suppose. The Fleetway redraw. For now, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, the cartoon.
wait
Which
for-
episode are we gonna do first?
Well, I think it's the Bears one, I think.
The
Yep.
Bears one. Alrighty then.
Let's go.
Alright.
There we go.
I've posted the YDP in livestream planning.
Oh, and I guess we could talk a little bit about the art that Euan draw for the thumbnail. Thank you, Euan, for everyone.
Oh, yeah,
everyone falling to their
Good
death.
idea.
Yeah, that was a last minute sort of
Well,
drawing
still
because I
pretty good.
realised that I forgot to make mention of who was going to do the thumbnail. And
Yeah.
We got
because
very
of that, I
good
was like,
organised today.
oh crap. When it's all done, just drawing them jumping out of the plane and you know, as
Including
Roger says,
the
like
bears.
they're all jumping to their death, and they're so happy about it.
Except for
Well,
Tails.
except for
He can
Robotnik,
cheat.
Scratch and Grounder.
Well,
But yeah,
Yeah,
Tails
bears
is
are
the
on
one.
the pose.
But yeah, sorry about the interruption. Salas, you Y2P.
Yes, is in livestream planning.
Are you folks ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Yup.
Then a 3, a 2, a 1, I go.
Maybe this will make you talk! Hey, Rude! So you're also here?
Nothing! I don't know nothing! Get out of my fucking face!
It is I, Joseph Joestar. I have infiltrated this facility by disguising myself as an
German soldier.
Sonic gonna collect me? See you later, geeks. We got a streak.
So I already made this joke in the intro to the Robotnik Express, which coincidentally also features the bears. But this time Sonic actually gets undressed as he says it. I feel cheated. Alright. Sort of a little bit of a downer at the end. I just felt it appropriate for this.
That audio quality was really good. I actually thought you were actually talking over the poop.
Breaking the fourth wall there, Sala.
That'd actually be really impressive if I timed it that perfectly.
Oh well. Yeah, well done. Thank you, Sala, for your work.
Yeah.
And Elise is probably not amused by all the dirty jokes again. Streaking.
I'm used to it this time. Yeah. I'm used to it by now. I know what your humor is like, and I just knew that someone was going to make a joke the moment I saw that when I watched the episode with Sonic. Or that moment with Sonic, and it's like, oh no.
Here we go again.
It's like, that's okay. I'm ready this time.
It took me quite a while to think of what to put behind the door when Scratch is interrogating Big Mike. And eventually I'm like, what would be the worst torture? I know. Watching Sonic Movie Madness.
Roger's those cartoons, yes.
One bit I probably would have added is when Robotnik was screaming, "Get out of my face!" I probably would have had Optimus Prime saying, "Give me your face."
Indeed, you
would. I don't think I'm aware of that clip.
That was in Revenge of the Fallen when he was fighting that evil Prime guy, and he was saying, "Give me your face."
Yeah,
I have not
become a running meme. It's become a running meme at that point with Optimus Prime basically being so bloodthirsty and demanding.
Oh, he also said that in Rise of the Beast as well, didn't he?
I didn't see that one either.
You sure mess out on a lot, don't you?
I watched the first 3 Transformers movies, I think. I know I for sure watched the first 2. And I think I watched a third one. Anyway.
Okay.
The comments are saying I have a Dutch accent. That's an insult. I have an exotic, my own personal accent. If I had a Dutch accent, I would sound more like this, I think. But I don't sound like that, fortunately. But yeah, sorry for interruption. Back to the Bears. Who's doing the synopsis today?
That would also be me.
All right, of course, the Bears fan.
Yeah.
Such a sports fan, you. Tell us all about the Nesquik bunny.
Yeah. Our episode begins with a rabbit in overalls running from a mildly concerned Scratch and Grounder while saying he needs to find Sonic. He somehow gets far enough ahead that when he rounds a corner, Tails comes out of nowhere and grabs him, holding him in place for a few seconds before lifting him up, causing the dumb bots to run headfirst into the face of a cliff. Yeah. Tails reveals to the audience that the rabbit's name is Updike, and that Sonic is currently spending time with Da Bears. Upon arriving, Updike shows Sonic that Robotnik has enslaved his village and are forcing him to create a giant ice sculpture of his beautiful head with the threat of starvation. As Updike explains to Sonic about the situation, we see Scratch and Grunner are likewise spying on them. The two bots overhear Sonic planning to get food past Robotnik's blockade and are determined to put a stop to the plan and jump into a tunneling vehicle. Meanwhile, Tails is finally getting a head start on his mechanical genius phase that we've all come to know, as he's helping Big Mike fix up his semi-truck as the two robots burrow their way under the scrapyard. As they emerge, they cause the ground to fracture and collapse, but the animators forgot to draw the ground before the cave-in, so we have cracks appearing under floating cars. In the chaos, Scratch grabs onto Updike, but before they can make off with him, Sonic appears disguised as a shady used car salesman. During his usual slapstick shenanigans, a car rolls over and falls on Big Mike. Scratch sees this as an opportunity to kidnap Da Bear, and he and Grounder hop back in their vehicle, dragging Big Mike behind them. Sonic takes chase, but as they drive through a tunnel, Scratch shows some of his occasional surprising competence and throws some dynamite behind them, sealing the tunnel and even hurting Sonic. Big Grizz is devastated that his buddy has been taken, but Sonic reassures him with a secret plan. Sonic begins tracking the bots from above by using a stethoscope to listen to Scratch yapping and unknowingly revealing their plans. Scratch and Grounder take Big Mike to their hollowed-out Hilltop Interrogation Center, also known as the hollowed-out Hilltop Interrogation Chamber, because I can't speak today. Also known as the hollowed-out Hilltop Interrogation Chamber because Jaleel White was too expensive for them to ask for another take. Scratch begins reading the instructions on the interrogation machine, even the parts about interrogation scene cliches. Suddenly, Sonic arrives dressed as a German soldier, and lets the two bots know that they have to ask specifically what Big Mike knows, otherwise he has no way of knowing what he does and doesn't know about. Naturally leading Scratch and Grounder to reveal every trap set up and how to defeat their invincible Black Knight robot. Sonic congratulates the bots on their successful interrogation and awards them a giant trophy which naturally falls from the sky and lands on them. Why Robotnik's own interrogation machine has a button for this, we'll never know. Sonic then undresses before slicing open Big Mike's cage, and they escape through a rope coming out of the ceiling. Big Mike is mad at Sonic for some reason, but clarifies that he likes being mad as he uproots an entire tree and places it over the escape hole. It cuts to Big Mike driving his semi-truck with Sonic and Updike sitting shotgun. Updike tries to pull a lever, but Sonic stops him. They pass by a pile of boulders, which Scratch and Grounder are somehow underneath. I guess the hollowed-out Hilltop Interrogation Chamber collapsed at some point. Anyway, they see Sonic and Da Bears initiating their plan to smuggle chili into the starving village and set off their first trap. They paint a road on a canvas in front of a cliff, Wile E. Coyote style, and the truck drives right off the edge as we cut to commercial. When we come back, Tails asks Sonic what they're going to do. Sonic takes a bicycle pump and hops out of the truck, dangerously overinflating the tires, causing it to harmlessly bounce off upon landing and end up in the river, where it floats downstream, leading Scratch and Grounder to take chase in an airboat. The bots aren't the only ones, though, as a hungry alligator has also taken interest in the floating semi. Sonic decides to take the hose and spray chili into the gator's mouth, causing the Floridian swamp cat to take off like a rocket due to the spice, and naturally landing directly on Scratch and Grounder's airboat, demolishing it. As the truck now makes it back to dry land, they are quickly ambushed by the Toad Warriors. But Big Mike isn't intimidated, as he now calls himself Mad Mike, the Bear Warrior. After some allegedly impressive driving, the Toad Warriors just kind of crashed into each other. Robotnik sees this going down from his new giant ice sculpture and calls Scratch and Grounder to yell at them. Scratch is confident that the barricade they've set up will stop them, but they end up getting flattened instead as the truck rams through them so effortlessly that Sonic and Updike didn't even notice. Scratch and Grounder vow revenge before falling apart and then silently exploding. Despite this, they somehow get ahead of the convoy again and prepare the next trap, a dehydrated castle which is dropped into a glass of water and grows enormous, naturally landing on the bots. Somehow this castle also has a moat, which makes no sense, but allows Scratch and Grounder to raise the drawbridge and leave the truck unable to proceed. Big Grizz and Mad Mike then launch themselves into the castle via catapults. Despite Scratch and Grounder valiantly standing against the invaders, Sonic follows in and glazes Da Bears so hard that the robots immediately flee in terror. As they run, Scratch pulls out their last resort, the dehydrated Black Knight robot, before jumping into the moat. The robot stops Da Bears and easily scares them away. Sonic tells Updike to press the red button in the truck, causing it to transform into Truckosaurus! See him live this Sunday! Be there to witness the almighty Bigfoot take on the Carolina Crusher in a head-to-head race of destruction. Ticket pays for the whole seat, but you only need the A. Sonic reveals that since Scratch has Thank you. Sonic reveals that since Scratch had revealed that the knight's weakness was a dragon, he asked Tails to build this, which seems like child's play to modern Tails, but really out of place for cartoon Tails. The dragon successfully scares off the knight, and Tails flies into the cab to transform it back into a truck, allowing them to finally deliver presents to the good little boys, chili dogs, to the hungry little rabbits and hares of the snow country. Robotnik comes down and demands everyone stop eating and get back to work. After complaining about the temperature, Mad Mike blasts him with chili. Suddenly, the civilians realize that they vastly outnumber Robotnik and revolt against him, leading him to hop into his egomatic hovercraft and fly away. Sonic deadnames Tails and then takes the chisel and reconstructs the ice sculpture into one of Da Bears. Robotnik tries to call Scratch and Grounder, but they've been flattened under the Black Knight's boot, causing Robotnik to spout his catchphrase to nobody in particular. After Grounder gets free, he goes back to chasing Updike for some reason, and then trips and drops a bottle of pills. Updike, for some reason, thinks these pills are just what he needs. Thankfully, Sonic shows up and informs everyone that taking someone else's medicine could be very bad for you.
The end. Yeah, it's kind of shocking that this episode finally doesn't treat Tails as a kid, but as the inventor you eventually become.
Yeah.
It's surreal.
It was a nice surprise.
Yeah, kind of jumped out of nowhere in a way, really, considering the fact like it'll be a few more episodes before we actually see Tails' talent for tinkering with machinery.
Yeah, except in this one, yeah. Man, this episode kind of felt shapeless. As in, you think it's going to be a Mad Max parody, and it does have like that scene with the toads, but for the most part, it just kind of goes all over the place. The bears don't really have a proper introduction, and like the whole night sequence feels random. This was a weird
It's
episode.
only a medieval adventure.
Yeah, I guess so. It's really throw everything in the kitchen sink at the episode. I guess. Still, the Toad Warrior scene was fun.
for as brief as it was.
Yeah, and they didn't have to do anything. It was almost kind of gruesome. You saw some of the Toads get run over and all that. I mean, they survived Looney Tunes style, but still. Wow, we're just going.
It also kind of made me think of the Battletoads as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a reference towards them.
Possibly, yeah. So, Elise, what were your thoughts on this episode?
It was wild.
Yeah. You can say that again.
Yeah, I feel like that's it. Although I think that's pretty much every Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Makes me really wonder. Okay, what did they give these animators and writers for them to come up with this kind of stuff?
That's a good question indeed. And yeah, weird to have Nazi references, but oh well. I mean, I guess if you need an interrogator, that's a good source to get one from, I guess. Although his outfit is more World War One style, so I guess you can get away with it then. At least the helmet is, so.
I thought it was more like Napoleon than German.
Well, he did have a German accent, kind of.
Yeah, he has a German accent.
Yeah, he does.
Who knows? Could be a mix of all.
I do love how they did like this parody on interrogations, where at first the character that they captured, he knows absolutely nothing, and then through a persuasion of Sonic, they say like, "How do you know if he doesn't know the answers unless you tell him what he's supposed to know?"
That's wonderful cartoon logic. Yes.
Just like, wow, that was amazing. And then Sonic is in the background, just writing down the notes.
Yeah. I just kind of found it funny of how, like, despite the fact that Scratch and Grandad are supposed to be more sort of like concerned, disappointed, like Mike is literally just destroying all these little buzz bombers, but yet their reaction is just more sort of like cheerful and happy. It's like,
it's like, you're not supposed to do that.
Especially since they already tried that.
Yeah.
And he immediately like got his arm free and just punched it. And they suddenly thought, oh, you know what? More buzz bombers will do it.
That's the definition of insanity, thinking that the same thing will work.
If you just keep doing it more.
Yeah, if you just keep doing it.
But yeah. quite
So-
nervous of that one animation error near the beginning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, with the ground collapsing.
yeah, the floating cars.
The
Yeah.
floating cars, yeah. And the floating cracks in the ground.
I thought I was seeing things. I was like, "What? Is the ground made of glass or something?"
Maybe.
This episode was clearly very cheap or rushed to finish. Yeah. The animations all over the place.
Between that and the silent explosion.
Oh my gosh.
It's, clearly not their best episode. No.
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess with a show this abstract and surreal, you can kind of get away with that. Harder to get away with it with this Sonic CTM or something, but with this one, I guess it just fits with the style.
You know, yeah, I can almost imagine Robotnik being like, to help with their stealth, I've made it so that they explode silently.
Why not?
Oh yeah, the sun explosions.
My God, it is so funny.
And also,
Yeah, I didn't even make the connection with the red truck being Optimus. Yeah, I missed
Yeah.
that. How stupid of me.
And it does
the
transform.
truck on steroids.
Indeed. Anyway, Melty Man also left his thoughts of this episode behind. I guess we might as well listen to them. Since it's going to be silent on your end, I guess you guys can play the files so you can find it in the pinned comments.
Yeah,
Yeah, it isn't pinned.
just scroll up a bit and you should be able to find it in the pins.
Alright, so you're not suddenly listening to nothing for a while, but I guess I'll just play Melty's audio bit for a while.
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, MelticMan234 here. I'm currently away at the moment as I'm having some fun attending my 3rd year at Ponyville Cider Fest. So before I left, I decided to leave behind some pre-recorded messages talking about my brief thoughts on these 2 episodes that you guys are talking about. So right, the first one up is Mad Mike, the Bear Warrior. Ah yes, the episode that features the return of the Bears. I don't have much to say about this episode. It's just, Sonic helping out the people that are being enslaved by Robotnik because they're forcing them to build a statue and he can't be bothered to feed them. So Sonic and the Bears and this random bunny dude are teaming up in this chili truck to drive up there and give them food and stuff like that. As I said before, I don't have much to say, mostly because after that whole interrogation of Mad Mike, it kind of spoils the rest of the episode, seeing Sonic and the gang dealing with all the tricks and traps that Scratch and Grounder are pulling off. I do think it's kind of weird in seeing Big Grizz with darker fur, compared to how he looked like in the previous episode. Oh yeah, speaking of which, there's also Mad Mike who gets to have the headliner for this episode. Poor guy being dragged behind by Scratch and Grounder when they capture him. Oh yeah, and it also features this rabbit dude named Updike, or whatever the hell his name is. Yeah, don't really care about him. I think it's just the voice that I find really annoying. Oh, can I come too, Sonic? Yeah. The attempts that Scratch and Grounder make to stop them are kind of amusing. Like the whole, instant Black Knight dude that's powerful, but his one weakness is being terrified of dragons or whatnot. Along with dealing with some Toad Warriors. Yeah, who knew that Adventures of Sonic and the Super Mario Bros. Super Show actually have something in common? Haha. Oh yeah, and the ending with Robotnik going all, I can't yell at anyone, and waving his arms around. I just find that pretty amusing. Almost looks like he's doing the Numa Nuba dance. Classic YouTube.
And that was Melty's thoughts. I hope it was audible. Wouldn't be the first audio mistake I make today. But yeah.
I do like the designs. I do like the design.
Sorry.
You go first.
Elise, you first.
I just said Allie said it's a little low but audible. It's for the response to Melty's comments. I am so sorry, Luke.
That's alright, that's alright.
Alright, Luke, your turn.
I was going to say, I do like the designs of the rabbits. As you've got one that looks like the Nesquik rabbit, one that's Beatrix Potter, one looks like there's a sexy rabbit girl, that sort of thing.
Yeah, always fun to look at the villagers. Go ahead, Sala.
Also, it's kind of funny Melty mentions that Updike's voice is kind of grating. That's Lee Takar, who is probably most well known as Bling Bling Boy from Johnny Test. But he was Snips from My Little Pony, so I'm sure Melty would make that connection if he were here.
And now he regrets complaining about the voice, because now he insulted My Little Ponies to horror.
I don't know. Snips and Snails are annoying characters, so...
Alright, fair enough then. Poor voice actor doesn't get a break. Oh well. Yeah. What else to say about this crazy episode? Yeah, Sonic's hand gloves disappear in a close-up, as Sala pointed out.
Yep.
Oh well.
For the moral of the story, that robots can still have headaches.
That's also a good question.
When the big night guy came out from the moat, I just had the one of the boss themes from Dark Souls playing in my head with a massive red health bar on it.
Honestly, I was only hearing Monty Python voices in my, when I saw this episode, especially with Crescent Ground peeking out of the castle like they're the John Cleese French character.
Oh yeah. That's in a general direction.
Oh well, medieval stuff.
It's kind of funny that that this supposed Black Knight is dark gray at best.
Yeah.
Maybe it's black paint washed off in the moat.
Sure, let's go with that.
The paint hadn't fully dried.
Robonic run out of black ink and paint.
And it makes me think of this episode from this UK show we had called Maid Marian Set, which is a parody of Robin Hood. And there's this episode about a white knight who they think is more beige than white, so they just refer to him as the Whitish Knight.
Whitish.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I do wonder about this Black Knight. So Scratch and Grounder were aware that it was afraid of dragons, but how were they aware of that? Did it encounter a dragon before, or did Robotnik program in a fear of dragons?
Knowing Robotnik, he probably did. Yeah. He's
trying to get it into character.
Or they're going with this the stereotype that knights are scared of dragons or something.
Yeah.
I guess so. Even though the stereotype is that they killed a dragon, not that they're scared of them, but whatever. Oh wow. Stupid cartoon logic. Gotta love it. It's kind of weird that this whole episode is named after Mad Mike, even though he doesn't really have that much of an importance other than the interrogation scene.
Yeah.
He doesn't even go fully mad or anything.
That's the thing, though, is he's still referred to as Big Mike until after the interrogation. And then all he does is, drive away from the Toad Warriors. And then they just all crash into each other unprompted. And that's really his only highlight.
This episode was really unfocused, yeah. Just do a bunch of things to fill 20 minutes.
I guess he also sprayed Robotnik with chili, so that was something, but...
That was mad! Pure madness!
I felt how mad I was by how angry I was sounding.
That's okay, Sonic! I like being mad! And it was really funny, because when they're driving the truck, they got a big Grizz on the back of the truck, controlling the back tires, I guess. And, but he can still hear everything Big Mad Mike is saying. So when Big Mike decides to call himself Mad Mike, the next thing Big Grizz says is nice driving, Mad Mike. So he somehow heard Big Mike renaming himself, and was very supportive of his friend's new name.
Ah, like real brothers. Speaking of talking too much, I kind of like the gag of Sonic knowing that Scratch constantly talks to himself about his own plans and immediately can listen in on this conversation. That was like a fun little gag. It's like, that idiot is probably talking about all his evil plans again. I'll just listen to the ground and hear his voice squawking. That was a fun gag. I like that.
Mm.
Also, if Melting Man was here, we'd probably say that the Sea Fox from the Game Gear games and the comics showed up, kind of, as Crossing Grounder's machine.
Yeah.
So there's your reference. Yeah.
Well,
reference.
it's basically just reusing one of Robotnik's earlier creations when he was going to flood the whole valley by drilling under the moat or dam and such.
I suppose so.
The bit where Sonic redesigned Robotnik's face into Daber's, it kind of looks more like a conjoined deformity or something.
Yes, it does. Oh well, I suppose it has to resemble Rushmore, Mount Rushmore a little bit, I guess. Just with two faces. They do have wonderful face expressions, at least.
Yeah. Still actually kind of like how the artist actually drew Robotnik's head.
It's beautiful.
The mountain there is like, just perfect. It's that sort of like right sort of level of sort of
menacing,
pompous, menacing sort of. It's like, yes, I'm evil.
And for some reason, the nostril and iris are connected. Because at the end of the episode, when Robotnik's running away from the villagers, he climbs up the nose and out the eye.
Huh. I did not think about that, but yeah, that's an interesting thought. Oh wow, cartoon logic, I guess. No. They're all connected to the brain, I suppose.
Sonic's doing Shadow's owl neck thing. Yep. He's got his head turned all the way around.
That does look very uncomfortable, yes.
And Tails is just staring awkward, like looking like, is that painful, Sonic?
Tails' face expression really odd there, yeah.
Tails' pose is making me think of Uekawa's art style when he draws Sonic characters in really interesting poses.
Yeah, kinda. Now you mention it.
Yeah. Almost close to doing the Rick Mel flust. It's like, what?
Well, like I said, even though this is clearly a rushed and cheap episode, it fits the style of the cartoon, so I can't blame it for that. It's a trip, but it's intended to be one, so what can you do? Just wallow in its madness. Alright, are we finished with this episode? With the Nesquik Bunny?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I mean, other than, like, I already mentioned it, but, like, when Scratch and Grunt are chasing Updike at the beginning, their expressions are just so funny to me.
Just so
it's just like, yeah. It's just like, are we sure about this?
Are we catching him? Do we get diabetes? No. I don't like chocolate milk. Poor Scratch and Grounder. They really need confidence, but they won't get any. With Sonic always beating them up. What a bully.
Or they just weren't in the mood for being evil that day.
I guess so.
And they just had to like, we just gotta catch him. Go on, catch him. He's I almost got him. Almost. Slow down, please, so we can catch you.
Can I go home now? Poor Scratch and Grounder. Alrighty. And then shall we move on to the next one? The Last Resort.
Next one.
Yeah.
And we got two YouTube poops this time. One from Luke and one from Euan. Because Euan was going to do it, but he wasn't sure he had enough jokes, so Luke stepped in to help out, or what was it?
Yeah, basically it was kind of that, because I was...
Yeah, because I really wanted to do this one, because I had so many ideas for it for a very long time.
And you could tell by the length of it.
I suddenly noticed someone in the comments says that they found a lost mini IMP episode. I wasn't aware an episode was missing. Episode.
I have to double check on that.
Or maybe talk about a script. I don't know. Sorry, name I can't pronounce. I have no idea what you're talking about. But good that you found an IMP episode, I guess. Anyway, back to Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog YouTube poops. Aren't sure anymore which is whose, so I don't know if I'm gonna play Euan's or Luke's YTP first.
Well, if you have played the one that's very, very British, that's mine.
Well, I think they're both British at this point.
Luke's is 1 minute and 4 seconds.
Yeah. Just give me a second whilst I...
Oh yeah, I need to tell you correctly which one it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be a little awkward.
I'm just going to quickly upload my one just in case.
I come to make an announcement. I have decided.
So you got yours ready?
Yeah, got mine ready just in case.
Man, I can't check which is which unless I'm already playing it on the stream, so this is going to be awkward as hell. I'm sorry for the awkwardness. I'm going to quickly look to see.
I come to make an announcement.
Okay, that's Luke's one. All right. So who's first? Who wants to go first? Luke or Euan?
Might as well do Luke's first, since he uploaded it first.
Very well. You guys ready? Can you find Luke's video?
Yeah, it's in the messages.
All right, then I hope I play the correct one. A3, A2, A1. Let's go.
I come to make an announcement.
How original.
Peace.
Open up, it's for pigs.
Hello.
Tea?
No thanks.
You bastards! No, it's not poison, you know. I love you. Fun in the sun.
Tails, where are you, little bro?
Very British indeed. Well, at least how does it feel to be Daffy Duck?
Quackers.
All right, give her a minute, people.
Yeah. But yeah, I was definitely curious as to what Luke was going to do with all those pictures they was asking me for.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, you knew something bad was coming.
Well, I was kind of curious, really, because you said, like, oh, can I have, like, Elise's face without the text? Can I have my zero rated sort of Luke face? And then I need, like, your 5 rated face for Euan. It's like, okay. And then then later on he just said, oh, can I have number neutral looking Luke, please? Okay. And that's obviously what he created.
Yeah, I had trouble rendering that video because every time I watched it, Lisa's face wasn't going across the screen properly. So I looked in and I found that every frame had like extra keyframes or something, so I had to go in every single one to sort it out, and it's
Ah.
all
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, as I've noticed when doing stuff like that, when all else fails, just keyframe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, say hello to Melty, who's in the chat.
Hey, Melty.
Oh, hey, Melty! We were just getting to you doing the synopsis. I guess we got to do Euan's YTV first.
Of course, we have one more to go. So if Elise
Probably
survives...
not as funny. Probably not as funny, but still.
I'm sorry, it just jokes got me off guard. Also, Rhino, I did not know I was in Looney Tunes until just now. To answer your question.
Maybe she had a high fever at the time and ended up...
Oh yeah, I was out of it. I was out of it during the recording session. I just have very vague memories of yelling into a microphone.
So, are we ready for Euan's YTP?
I think so.
Yep. Right at the bottom.
All right, everyone got it?
Got it.
To the countdown.
Yeah, ready.
A3, A2, A1. Let's go.
I have decided to announce my retirement, effective immediately.
No, Robotnik, please! It's too sad.
I'll miss all the little boys I trampled on the way up. I'd like to present myself with this gold pingers.
What if it's a trap? I don't know.
It's a trap. Sonic the Hedge. Pingers.
Hi, Luke here.
Tea.
Sure.
Tea.
No thanks.
Tea. Thanks. I just love sharing a cozy hot cup of the... Terrible! Sonic and Tails, I arranged an all-expenses-paid adventure holiday for two at my beautiful love resort.
Okay. Come on, Tails.
Yahoo!
I don't need you anymore! I have a little something engraved. To Dr. Robotnik. From Robotnik with love.
At least we get James
Very
Bond
nice.
Robotnik. So many English references. You
Oh, well,
British
at least
people.
still got a
And so
laugh
many
out of it.
unnecessary explosions.
Who's the guy that Robotnik says, I don't need you anymore?
Michael
It has to
Bay.
do with explosions. Take a
Ah, okay.
Oh,
guess. Our favorite movie director.
Sorry, just having a bit of a chuckle at the sort of screen grab you got of the mayor literally just getting blasted in the top of their head with a laser.
Maybe he's shooting the laser. You don't know.
yeah, I was thinking it looks like he's summoning a laser to shoot something off screen. Very casually, I might add. You have been sentenced to death.
It reminds me of this meme I've seen with Barnacle Boy with like glowing eyes.
Oh,
and,
for Vision?
Yeah.
Good times. But yeah, Melty did the synopsis for this episode, so I guess we're gonna listen to that. Yeah, you folks can find the audio file.
It's pinned.
Here we go.
People complain it was kind of low audio, but I'm not sure if I can make it louder. I can take a look if I can do something. I'm afraid there's not much I can do other than make Flash crash. Hurry up. No. So alas, it's gonna be a low volume again. I'm sorry. Anyway, Melty Man, everyone ready? Countdown time.
Ready?
A3, A2, A1, A go.
Ah yes, this episode. Before Sonic X gave us The Last Resort, and before Sonic Underground gave us The Last Resort, there was this Last Resort by Adventures of Sonic. So the episode starts off as a typical day for the show, with Robotnik's robots rampaging a city with a weird variety of civilians there. But hey, at least we got Davy Sprocket, one of the characters from Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So right, Sonic's about to attack the robots, but suddenly the robots get new orders to call off the attack. And then it cuts to Robotnik up on the monitor, making his big speech. Now, witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time! Why, were you expecting a pissing on the moon reference? Pfft, fuck that shit. Sonic doesn't take this seriously, so he and Tails rush off to his evil lair, but it looks like Robotnik is legit, trying to take care of his mama, and when it comes to guests showing up, he just loves sharing a cozy hot cup of Lapsan Souchon tea. But right, so Sonic's convinced, and now he's just bored out of his mind with no evildoers going about or anything. And that's when the mayor from the city that we saw in the opening shows up, and he's like, "Oh, Sonic, you're bored? Well, as a gift for saving our city, we'll give you a fancy vacation, blah blah blah, on this big fancy island, doing all kinds of crazy stuff." So Sonic and Tails are going off there, but then it turns out, oh no, the mayor is actually a secret agent working for Robotnik. So yeah, Robotnik didn't retire, this is just this one big setup. So Sonic and Tails are on the boat traveling there, but then they found out, oh no, they're being attacked by choppers or robotic fish, blah blah blah. So after a bit of a battle and doing stuff like that, they eventually make it onto the island, where the island host is there. And he's like, "Oh yeah, welcome dudes, yeah, old 90s talk, hoo-hoo." And yeah, greets them all, along with some interesting one-shot wolf hula gals. Well, I assume they're wolves, but either way, I like the designs. They're nice. And throughout the rest of the episode, Scratch and Grounder try and use different ways to destroy the hedgehog while he's on doing these vacation stuff and all that. But eventually Robotnik gets fed up with all of their failures, and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to see it personally, that I will take care of the Sonic and make sure that he dies, blah blah blah." And Scratch and Grounder have to stay behind to look after Mama Robotnik. Yeah, who wants to iron my girdle? Yeah, I think that's definitely a joke that's not gonna fly well over today. Alright, so Sonic and Tails are up on the plane, and, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the host is also working for Robotnik, so that's how he's getting the messages feeding up, like, "Oh, how's the hedgehog doing, blah blah blah." So right, so Robotnik's on the airplane, you know, they're getting ready to go skydiving, but unbeknownst to Sonic and Tails, their parachutes have been damaged, in which, Robotnik pretty much shows himself, like, "Oh, hi Sonic, all a trap, ho ho ho." Yeah, then stuff happens, Sonic and Tails somehow survive, Robotnik gets, crushed to the ground. And yeah, and then the episode ends just like, well, Robotnik's evil again, and well, I guess it's off to another adventure and dealing with more adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Hoo-hoo! Oh yeah, and the Sonic Says segment is, always tell your parents where you're going so they don't fret and worry about you. So yeah, quick thoughts. I like the episode. It's kind of amusing with Robotnik trying to set up the whole, like, "Oh, I'm retiring from evil doing," you know, and actually puts up a convincing way at first to make Sonic believe, like, yes, he really is retired from all the evil doings and whatnot. But yeah, that was interesting. Lots of cool action scenes and other stuff. And of course, the most I remember from this episode is all of the YouTube poop material. Especially the one YTPMV classic, "Skydiving, cool Amando, out of the window," or whatever. You know, the Idich Vader, or, you know, that guy we sometimes reference there. You know, the guy that does the just win the race that Sala loves to gush about. Oh yeah, and it features the return of Mama Robotnik. Yeah, surprisingly this soon, and apparently she's still going for the shaved mustache look. Well, it won't last long, will I? I think the next time we see her, she's going back to the mustache look. And if anyone is wondering, no, Kathleen Barr is not attending this year's Ponyville Cider Fest, so sadly I can't ask her if she still remembers voicing Mama Robotnik or not. Maybe one day. One day. But yeah, good stuff, lots of crazy action stuff, and yeah, good episode. I like it. And that concludes my quick thoughts on those episodes. Only thing I have left to say is, hope to see you guys next time. And quick plug-in to go watch the new episode of Archie Sonic Character Files, where I talk about Blaze the Cat. Yeah, do it now, it's good stuff. Even if I come off as a bit sour near the end of that video.
And there you have it, Mr. Melty Man's thoughts and the video he worked on.
Thanks, Melty.
Thank you, Melty.
Melty.
All right, so you folks' thoughts about this wonderful episode until Sonic stealing an airplane at the end.
Yeah, that's a good point I hadn't considered, is that they just straight up steal the plane.
I mean, it's Robotnik's plane, so who cares? But it's kind of fun that
Yeah.
Sonic and Tails now have their own plane now. Hooray.
I think this is an interesting, like, concept for an episode of Robotnik pretending to retire, but I feel like the reveal that it was all a trick just came a little too soon in the episode.
And it doesn't really matter that much. If anything, the episode's more about Sonic and Tails going on a vacation, I guess. But oh well. At least Bolt, Long Note. Oh, why can't I remember his name? The voice actor had a lot of fun with the Robotnik.
Long John Baldry.
John Baldry, there we go. Sorry. He had a lot of fun hamming it up as the retired Robotnik. That was fun. My favorite episode, part of the episode, is actually the Sonic Sass section, because Tails walks off while Sonic's already staring at him, and then Tails randomly walks off from the other side of the shot, and Sonic has completely lost him. Like, it's really awkwardly shot to make me laugh a lot.
Yeah, it also made me think of this very old UK PSA we had in the 70s called Shy the Cat, which usually mumbles a lot, but it had the kids saying, always tell your mummy where you're going before you go off somewhere.
I guess so.
It feels like some kind of presentation that they set up for, like, elementary school kids. So Tails just walks off stage right, comes back on stage left, going around the curtain.
Well, like those old video games.
That's why Sonic couldn't see where he went, because once you exit stage right, no one can see you anymore.
I guess so.
Yeah, just wrapped around the screen.
It's just Sonic goes, Tails, where are you?
I clearly can't see the actor just standing right next to the stage. Yep.
Where did he go?
Felt very forced, yeah. That made it funny. Oh well. Yeah, anything else?
I like Robotnik giving himself a retirement gift.
Yeah. That made me think of that Obama meme where he gave himself a medal.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's so in character for Robotnik, and I love it.
He's all crying, so sad about it. Oh. From Robotnik
Also,
with
I
love.
think this episode might have started the trend of Robotnik being on big screen monitors.
Is it really the first time?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think there was an earlier episode, but can't remember.
Either way, always a good thing. Him having on the big screen, yeah. I also kind of like to get... go ahead, yeah?
Something I kind of liked is the fact that, like, these robots are, like, in the middle of attacking the city when they, like, get the signal from Robotnik to retreat. And it makes me think of, like, what the thought process was for both, like, the real reason he did this and the supposed reason he did this. So, like, he sent these robots to attack a city and then decided to retire. He's just like, you know what? Nah, they're probably gonna botch it anyway.
It is very interesting. It is very interesting timing, yeah. Poor robots never got a chance. That was their only appearance.
Poor Davy Sprocket.
Indeed.
Speaking of which, I do like the designs of the townsfolk, including one that kind of resembles Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Before Monsters Inc., so they stole it from Sonic. How dare they?
And I got Gumby there as well.
Of course. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of cameos there. Some of the characters look like
Oh
it
my
could
God.
be someone.
That screenshot right there makes it look like Sonic has a halo.
It does! What actually is that?
Like the ring of Saturnus around this guy's head because his head is so big.
Yeah,
a gas giant ring.
And the guy in front of Mike kind of looks like an older Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
Oh my god. And then all the way on the left, you got the old man from Possum Park in a Goofy movie.
Also, yeah, wow. So many references to characters that didn't even exist when this episode aired. I might say the guy with the Saturn ring kind of looks like Zoidberg, except the wrong color. But it's kind of hard to say since we barely see him. But there you go. All these references. Impressive. I guess every cartoonist in the world just loves this episode and use this as an example to come up with their own character designs.
There we go. Yeah, that's it.
Also noticed that. Sorry, I also noticed that Robotnik has made some very lifelike androids now with Funfar and that island resort owner.
Guido.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of odd to have like fully human-ish characters, or at least the android characters. Now I wonder if the Hula Girls were also robots, even though that's never really revealed.
Probably. I find it funny that like Robotnik's ultimate plan in this episode is to have Sonic and Tails jump out of a plane without working parachutes.
Even though Tails can fly, which he immediately does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, somebody forgot Tails can fly.
And he knows Tails can carry Sonic.
Yeah. Yep. So that plan was always gonna fail. Especially since it's so high up, so they have plenty of time to think of their solution. It's not even they are caught off guard or anything. Poor Robotnik.
Our favorite idiot genius.
Brilliant, yeah. I'm kind of surprised Mama Robotnik was in this episode since he barely did anything.
Yeah. And and for some reason Scratch and Grounder suddenly don't like spending time with her.
Yeah.
Because they'd rather be put in danger than iron her girdle.
I guess the writers can't keep up what the characterization were supposed to be, yeah.
But, on the other hand, it was really cool to see in this episode Scratch and Grounder just, like, getting along.
Yeah.
They're like, working together well. When they think their plan is going to work, Scratch even says Robotnik will be proud of us rather than proud of me, as he usually does.
Yeah, I guess their retirement mellowed them out a bit. How nice.
Yeah.
Real brothers this episode, real siblings. Not that it accomplishes much more than usual, but oh well. The gesture is nice.
Also,
yeah.
I knew Robotnik. Sorry, I knew Robotnik was still evil when he offered them Lapsang Souchong tea. Oh,
yeah.
I've had it before. It tastes like liquefied campfire ashes. No offense to anybody who likes it, but
I didn't know it was a real thing.
It's a real thing. It is. Yeah, I've had it before. Oh.
I never heard of it. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Also,
not sure if I should say
Sonic
I want it right. Yeah, go ahead, Luke's right.
Also, Sonic should never turn down a cup of tea. According to the 8th Doctor, it's impolite, and that's how wars start.
Indeed, yes, that's why they have a fight. Sonic is really impolite in this episode anyway, yeah. Like, as soon as they got his food and tea and immediately bills out, he doesn't even finish the conversation. How rude of you, Sonic. You had such a lovely time with Robotnik.
And Tails wants to stay by and eat the fish cakes.
Yeah, let him. Well, what's the hurry? You have nothing better to do. Oh well, because Sonic just really hates polite conversation. Poor Robotnik.
And tea.
And I guess he hates tea, indeed.
He's a real American.
I guess so. Although Elise is out Englishing Luke and Euan if she's the only one who actually had this tea.
Yeah, I've got.
She's more English than you, Luke.
Oh, I've also had English breakfast tea.
I've had
Yeah.
Irish breakfast tea. I've had Earl Grey.
Yes.
Chamomile. So.
Nice.
I only like flavored tea, like strawberry and peach. I'm a fruity guy.
Oh, peach tea's so good.
Peach tea. There you go.
Strawberry.
I don't-
Strawberry tea is really good.
Cinnamon tea also very good, especially now in the fall.
I don't like most teas, but peach tea is really good, and I love chai.
Oh, I love
Chai.
chai. That's my favorite. In fact, I'm having some chai tea right now.
Oh, there
Oh.
you go.
You also
Oh,
got the English
cool.
brand teas like Thai Fu, PG Tips, Tetley.
Since we're
There
on
you
the
go.
topic, I just put a link to where I get my teas in the chat.
All right,
All right.
I'll put it on.
Adagio, yes, they are very good. I highly recommend them. I cannot recommend them enough.
Oh, somebody asked me a question in the comments. A question: did you ever go to animation classes when you first started it? No, I made it up as I went along. Although I did have a couple animation lessons later on. Although I don't think I learned anything valuable because I'm too impatient. So there you go. I'm just making it up as I go along.
Did do an animation course way back in the late 2000s, but nothing much came out of it really.
Yeah, you never made your own animations? Which program did you use then?
Oh, I did use Flash and such,
Oh.
but I did do some animation work for somebody, but like it didn't go anywhere.
That's a shame.
It was also very time consuming as well.
That it is. That it is. And you
Yeah, I've
animated
mentioned-
once, right? Go ahead, Sala.
I've mentioned this before, but I took an animation class in high school, and my animations from that are still on Newgrounds.
Oh my goodness.
I am
proud
of one of them. Kinda. It looks awful, but I'm kind of proud of the animation. It is I animated Charles Martinet doing Star Wars in Mario's voice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you did. Cool.
I did do a final major project with it's sort of like done like in the style of the Bayo Tapestry of this adventurer going out on a quest or something, only to be eaten by a monster with a duck beak at the end.
Cool. We're such a creative bunch, we. But of course, none of your animations is as embarrassing as Sonic Movie Man is, apparently.
But yeah, I'm back now.
Welcome back, Euan. Tell us all about the animations you made.
Well,
I mean, I know you did one.
yeah,
but,
yeah, I did do a couple. Because did a few for the SAT-AM Sonic Reduced.
Oh, right,
So there's
yeah.
like about 3 of those, and there was the recreation of the best Sonic fanfic ever, sort of reanimated sort of thing, where I did was it Connis, I believe, the one who I ended up animating like William Shatner was animated in the early Family Guy episodes, where it's like, but father, dad, you are my father, who keeps on like jumping all over the place as he just says that.
Always fun. Shatner impressions. Poor guy. I would have said this is a great jump on point to the next topic, but I guess we're not finished with this episode yet, so... Or are we? Last resort. Because we're going to be talking about redrawn Sonic stuff after this. By Coinky Dink.
Yeah.
Anyone has more to say about the Last Resort?
Wasn't expecting to see Robotnik's nipples.
Oh yeah, Robotnik stripping.
And tattoos.
And having the giant tattoo of Mom.
Yeah.
But rather
Toilet
than the
plunger.
arrow, it was used for the toilet plunger.
Elise is not amused by the sounds of it.
Yeah, Elise is not amused, but Elise is used to it.
Yeah.
What are we doing to What are we doing to your psyche?
Well, this episode did help bring us the Robotnik's Tea Party song.
There we go.
I remember that one Summer of Sonic. I think it was one of the organisers tried to sing it from memory. Do you remember that, Euan?
I think so. It's a bit, not sure which year it was though.
I think it was the 2013 one. I think. I think it was tried to be sung by Roy Jocelyn.
I think I must have missed that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, got not much to apply to that little topic there. But I'm just loving the fact that Roger's just prolonging how long that the Robotnik image is on the screen.
I love torturing you. Although now I'm advertising you, so there you go.
Yeah.
Your animations.
Yeah.
There you
But
go.
But yeah, nothing from me at the moment.
Then you shall not be advertised. That's your punishment.
Well,
because I'm too lazy to look it up. Well, it's your DeviantArt account, right?
Well, it's also YouTube. Just 1 sec. I shall awkwardly try and find my page as I realise I don't have anything on here at all, so never mind. Because I keep forgetting I don't have it on there outside of maybe the recreating a shot from Satien Sonic, be it in Scrap Mechanic, and then the one like before that being the closing credits for Sonic Forces in Minutes Episode 4, which I did for Roger.
Remembered one animation from you years back when you did your own animated version of a scene from The Young Ones with them on the train.
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
Yeah. Well, it must be super old.
Maybe some other time then.
Yeah. My apologies.
Hey, it's your own problem. You can't advertise yourself now. We don't care anyway.
I know, shame on me.
So, with me being a horrible friend again, shall we move on to Fleetway Redrawn or whatever the project was? Or do we want to talk about Mama Robotnik's girdles?
Well, I think Elise has been called away, so I don't think you can torture her.
No, I'm back.
Ah, okay.
There we go.
So...
Alrighty, yeah, so we don't have official comics to talk about because I forgot, and Melting Man is missing anyway, so we're just going to talk about some stuff we did. Elise wanted to talk about her fanfiction, maybe, I think? And
maybe, like, only if we have time. If not, then, you know, I don't have to. Because
fair enough.
Really...
But particularly there was Sonic the Comic re-illustrated, because 3 of you joined in, because it's a project to re-illustrate the comic book from Fleetway.
Yeah.
And you and Sala and Luke drew a panel, I think?
No, it was Tiger who...
Tiger.
Oh, Tiger! Oh, sorry. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I wasn't here today.
Yeah, poor Tiger. Being somehow confused with Luke.
Sorry, Luke. Yeah, sorry, Tiger. I'm so sorry. Terrible host. But yeah, so there was a project of redrawing comics. Why did you do it, Euan? Why did you torture the world like that? Why did you organize this project?
I didn't organize the project. I just joined the project because it was the 5th one that was happening, and it was based on Short Fuse the Cyberneck, which was one of me fave Sonic characters from the comic, so thought I might as well try and join in. And obviously I mentioned it in the group chat, and Sala was like, ooh, I'll give that a go, and Tiger also joined in as well. Pretty much being the same thing, like, I'll give this a crack as myself, mate.
I'm sure that's exactly how she said it.
Maybe.
You aren't even British. How dare you join in? This is a British project.
Well, out there, Sala and Tiger joined because they're not British.
The cheaters.
Well, we're from British colonies. Former British colonies, anyway.
Fair enough. Alright, fair enough.
Whatever. Yep.
But yeah, I kind of like the project that he even like recreated the cover and even the credits zone page. That's kind of fun.
Yeah. And Euan contributed to the cover.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was given the daunting task to draw Sonic at the bottom.
And you drew Green Hill Zone, you son of a...
It's not Green
dare
Hill
you.
Zone, Emerald Hill
Why?
Zone. It's Emerald Hill Zone.
I don't care.
Because it's got... Because the
Green Hill
brown
Zone.
Same thing.
orange.
Oh, at least you drew a
Okay.
town in it. That's nice.
Yeah. And of course I had Sonic just look up, so he's like looking up towards short fuse. So
Looking straight at
was
his
thinking
crotch.
ahead.
How naughty.
He's like, hey, look at him. But including a few other characters. Besides obviously Sonic and Amy, all the other characters all created by Lou Stringer, who's one of the writers. And of course, some of them are obviously Sonic characters-ish. But of course there's like at least 2 of them which aren't from Sonic, but from other works he's done, such as Brickman at the bottom, and guy at the top is Combat Colin.
Combat Colin. How British. Alright, cool.
Very British indeed. But yeah, it's nice the fact that they obviously, with the credits zone, they obviously credited of who drew what on what page.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it easier for us to locate Sala Commander, Tiger, and me.
Yeah, so you're on part 3, it seems. Let me take a
Yeah.
look. All on part 3. So we're gonna... Page 1, page 3, page 4. No, page 2. I'm blind. Okay. I'm blah blah blah. All right. So page 1. So what do you draw?
That'd be Sala.
Yeah, I was the first one. I posted what I drew in live chat, so you can have the raw frame.
And it's raw glory. How exciting!
I was under the impression that the panel above mine would be in front of mine. And so I didn't fully draw one of his antennas.
Oh boy! Oh, that's.
I'm just like, all right, I gotta just connect those 2 lines so I can fill this in. It'll be hidden by the panel above it anyway. Whoops.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yep. But yeah, when I signed up for this, I was hoping I could do a panel with Sonic and Short Fuse, but I just got Short Fuse, which made my job so much easier. But I was really excited because I know how to color chrome, and so I made the shiniest Short Fuse in the comic.
Yeah, it looks impressive.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit with the art of the rest, but
Being like,
shiny, alright.
like, ooh, I'm doing a very shiny character. Now this is where I come into play.
Yeah.
Rubbing your hands while you're at it.
Yeah, I'm very proud of how this turned out. I especially love the freaking, you can see his antenna reflecting off of his head. Oh, I'm so proud
Like
of
the
this.
chef. Yeah, like the chef's kiss, like, magnifique.
Yes.
Good stuff. Alright, let me cheat again. What were the other pages? Page 2, we have Taiga as the very final phrase. So, this very intense.
Yeah, the intense face that.
Yeah.
Fancy Robotnik, I'm your worst nightmare. A very scared Robotnik with his mouth in the wrong direction. That's creepy. So yeah, there you go, Taiga. Very impressive, very terrifying looking. Nightmare fuel indeed.
Yeah, because I believe she mentioned like she wanted to, like make Short Fuse more expressive, so ended up just giving Short Fuse a more sort of realistic-ish face. As in like being able to move freely, like moving metal. But it's everything like, I'm gonna punch your face in the face.
In the face.
That's terrifying.
I found her original drawing. I posted that in live chat.
Good.
All right. How nice. It's a very impressive drawing, yeah.
It's Yeah, she's great at drawing just really wacky expressions.
Which fits perfectly with Fleetway, yeah.
Yeah. So uncanny to see him with such a animal-looking face.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I mean, you could almost like say it's like, oh, it's kind of almost like a it's like his inner animals like coming out.
We see his soul
like
reflected out of his
so
helmet.
you can like see the face is like morphed into Shorty's face as he's about ready to beat the living shit out of Robotnik.
Indeed. At page 4, I just noticed that Gemma Lee also drew something. That's interesting. I know her. She did Amy's voice in Sonic Movie Man. Speaking of which, it's all coming. It's all coming back. Speaking
Full
of
circle.
Full circus, yeah. And Euan, you drew the final page then, with Robotnik flying off.
Yeah, the final panel. Because
lucky you didn't get the close up of the crunch.
Yeah. Well, I had to obviously draw around it because they kind of give you like a template to work with. So, what you can draw whatever you want to, as long as it's like contained within the actual like panel. But because my panel technically didn't have a panel, so it's kind of like the background of the page, as it were. So I had to work around and leave like a big gap where the giant circle was going to be for the other person's picture of where Shortfuse crunches up the remote control. I mean, but yeah, definitely happy with how it came out.
Yeah,
managed to get it all just correctly. And I feel super happy with those little hills.
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli
and
hills.
Shading is spot on.
Yeah. Took quite a while, but hey, managed to get there in the end, and of course I get to draw Robotnik just looking absolutely miserable. And also, but yeah, I also had to include the plaster, like, Sonic actually managed to get a hit on him.
Cool little detail, yeah. So, good to see you had a lot of fun with this project.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope they do another one soon, because I'd love to take part in this again.
Yeah.
If they ever do the issue where Tails gets sent to hell and Sonic has to fight a demon summoned by that warlock, I'm in.
Go ahead and request it. Oh, hey, why don't you organize a project? You could be the project organizer. You just have to find a lot of artists.
Yeah, but I think, we'll obviously keep an eye, because I'm not sure if there's like some sort of hint of what the next story might be, but I have to double check on that. Because on the website, on the PDF file, they've got obviously more pages involved, and sort of the last page is like coming soon, and it's like just showing off like a Metamorphia just giving the thumbs up. So don't know if that's going to be related to something in the future or what.
Who knows? Yeah, fun.
It's really cool seeing all of ours specifically side by side. We should all be very proud of our work.
Yep.
This is a little bit unrelated, but I just recently found out that there is an ongoing Sonic manga called Sonic and the Blade of Courage, which seems to have a similar feel to Sonic X, with Sonic sort of resembling his Sonic X look, and he's like befriending this kid who has like this lightsaber weapon.
Yeah. And
is that an official
lightsaber
manga
doesn't.
Or what?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I didn't know
official.
anything.
The lightsaber doesn't cut things; it makes them slow.
Yeah.
Are you teaming up with a human kid again? Oh no, a new Chris Thorndike.
It's a new Chris.
Yeah.
And this one's even more cowardly.
I had no idea about it. Sonic news I didn't know about.
Yeah. Oh, and people are going crazy over the new character that showed up at the tail end of the last chapter.
Okay.
There we are.
New intro or more humans?
Human.
All right.
Hold on, I can find a picture of her. Yeah, here we go. I'll post it in live chat, of course.
Naturally.
Oh, this really doesn't look like a Sonic character. Huh, okay. Jungle Girl. It sticks to human form.
She seems to be like the spirit of the sword or something like that.
Midnight.
And yeah, when Sonic and Shadow are fighting.
Phi. Yeah, that's more like Phi, not Midnight.
Oh, sorry. Right, yeah. Oops. Not good with my Zelda lore. Go ahead, sorry.
So when Sonic and Shadow are inevitably fighting for like the 80th time, the boy, I don't remember his name, hears like a voice. Huh?
Chris.
Yuta, I think.
Yuta. I don't remember, but we'll go with that. Yuta hears like a voice saying like use the sword on the black hedgehog, and he doesn't, and so Sonic and Shadow continue to fight, and Shadow eventually ends up taking the Chaos Emerald, I believe. And so she comes out of the sword and yells at him for not acting when she told him to, and that's how the chapter ends.
All right. Okay, well, didn't know there was a new Sonic manga. I guess I have something to catch up on. Well,
But yeah, it does leave a question of if it's going to get like a physical English language release, you know. Because obviously it's been translated, but wondering if we're just going to get like an actual physical form.
So far, Sonic mangas hadn't had a best track record with that. I mean, the Shadows manga never got translated either, and those gags before. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
But there is an official English translation, then the one I got on screen now. Or is that a fan translation?
I don't know. I found it on a website that has a lot of like fan translations.
Yeah,
so it might just be a fan translated one.
Yeah.
Oh well, but yeah, so there we go. New Sonic manga. I had no idea one existed. I mean, I knew Sonic mangas existed, but not this one.
It seems they have announced that there will be a translated version later on.
All right. Cool. More parody material for me, as if I don't have enough to catch up on.
Well, it depends if this manga is actually truly worth your time.
That's true. That's true.
And Luke was right. The boy's name is Yuta.
Yuta. All right.
Yuta.
Well, I think we reached the end of this stream because I'm running out of things to say. Anyone else who has something to want to talk about? Elise, you want to talk about your fan fiction or your stories?
I don't really. I'll be honest. I don't really have anything prepared at the moment, but yeah. And also, I've been trying to work on it. It's just that I've been busy with work and everything. So
yeah, life goes on. Hey, you don't sound happy about it.
I just feel like I've been slacking, and I really hate that.
Seems to me you're working pretty hard, so don't worry, don't beat yourself up. I feel bad about it too. It's been a long time since I uploaded the new animation, but the Sonic movie in minutes is being worked on now. So there you go.
It's finally in production after 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started the script years ago, but I kept putting it back in the freezer.
To the audience, thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you all. Thank you all for your patience.
It was definitely exciting for me to wake up to the message from Roger asking for voice lines for that. I was so excited. I love the script. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, all of you are going to be in it. Except I didn't ask Euan yet, but Euan, I want you to do General Walters. Because I don't think Luke's general voice will fit with him. So you heard it now.
Okay. First news
So Elise is in it too?
Yeah,
Yep.
she's Longclaw.
Oh, Longclaw, of course.
And maybe Amy. We're not sure yet. It was a quick cameo.
Melty in it?
No. Sorry.
No Melty?
But,
oh.
I'll find a role for him.
Vicky's just like... He's just holding his heart at the moment, like, over PonyCon. It's just like, I don't know why my heart's hurting so much.
I'll find a part for him. But, yeah, there you go. So that's what I'm working on. And
I do remember I was the reason Sylvia found out about the project. Because we were playing Peak when Euan like brought up Captain Theory, and I like did the greetings friends, and I mentioned like, oh man, it felt great to record that voice for the first time in a long time. And she, Elise or not Sylvia asked me, what'd you record it for? I'm like, oh, Roger's finally getting around to Sonic movie 2. She's like, another project.
Poor Sylvia. Yeah, I'm still working on the Sonic Go Blast 2 project as well, so it's taking forever. So many projects.
Hence why you're having a week off from your real work.
So we can do work on my real work. Animations, yes. And Sylvia asked who's going to do Agent Stone. I don't know yet. I think I need to ask someone who's actually, not white, I suppose.
I don't know. I mean, if the person can actually do a decent Agent Stone voice, like, does it really matter in the grand scheme of what skin color they are?
Yeah.
Especially since you're not going to exactly see the person.
That sounds logic, and I agree, but I'm not sure how it works with the 2D sculpture, so I'm not sure how well.
It's not like you're paying someone anyway.
We'll see, but yeah, I don't have an Agent Stone yet. So hey, if anyone in the chat wants to do Agent Stone's voice for a parody, then let me know, I guess. Either way, anyone else has a project to announce? Or shall we just jump off?
I can say, Roger, I completely relate with you with having too many projects. That's what happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I know. You are very busy. I mean, you're doing bow shooting and art and writing, and you have a pretty intense job, so I can understand you're busy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's why I try to avoid doing too many projects myself, because I don't want to end up like those two.
Roger, when are you going to do that Mega Man X video?
It's for April Fools. 4 April Fools ago.
4 April Fools ago, yeah.
I know, I keep putting it in the fridge. I'm not as fast as I used to be, alas.
I'm just imagining at some point Roger's just going to do a live action sort of parody during April Fool's, where he just opens up the fridge and he just sees all these projects that are just in there. Just like,
all my animation
the
projects.
project he's holding in his hand is like, and he just crams it in the vein over the table.
You got Kingdom Hearts 3 right at the back.
Ah! It's starting to sound like a Halloween animation by now. All my old projects turning into
zombies. For Kingdom Hearts 3, though, I'd be happy to do it if you need a Kyrie voice.
Alright, sure, I'll keep it in mind. I do have a Kingdom Hearts 3 script. It's just like Goofy and Donald's voices. I have me kind of stumped at the moment. I mean, I can do a decent Donald, but you can barely hear what he's saying. It's just the sound.
I mean, that's pretty accurate then.
Yeah, I guess so, but...
Well, I'm sure we'll be able to find a Goofy at some point. Well, that's the best Goofy I can do.
That actually wasn't too bad.
You got the intonations, right? Yeah, so many projects. Oh, well. We'll see. Either way, it's the end of the stream, I think. So, everyone, thanks for joining me again.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for hosting us.
Yeah, thank you for hosting us.
And I'll have a good week, good 2 weeks, and see you next time. We finally have to make a decision which comic we're going to continue on.
Perhaps leave in the chat, in the comment section down below once the stream has ended, maybe then suggestions. If you feel like
getting a weird. Is Kingdom Hearts for PlayStation 2 a good starting point for a newcomer? Depends on what newcomer of what. Because as a 3D platform game, it's probably not the best one to start with. It's very difficult as a platformer. But for the story, it's good, I guess.
The very first Kingdom Hearts, I would guess so. If you ignore everything else.
But if it's about the story making sense, it doesn't matter which game you play. The story never makes sense.
I mean, my first one was the one on the 3DS.
The 3DS one's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Out. Dream Drop Distance. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the story is very confusing, but that's a pretty cool game.
You just run around, you raise little things, and you get to go to Strong Land. You go to France.
Twice for Three Musketeers and Hunchback. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Cheerio.
See you guys later.
Toodaloo.
Bye bye.
Sound like someone just vanished from existence at that exact moment.
What?
And we should be offline now.